Hello everybody and welcome to Storytime Online. My name is Miss Cassandra. I'm the Youth Program Specialist at the South Creek branch. Welcome to our winter story time, which is geared towards ages 3 to 5. Every early learning program here at the Orange County Library is based on Every Child Ready to Read, which uses the 5 early literacy practices. Those are reading, writing, singing, talking, and playing. We like to start all of our story times with a hello song. Our hello song today is going to be in sign language. So we're going to learn 4 signs. Our first sign is hello. We'll hold our hand up to our forehead and pull it away and say hello. Do it along with me. Hello. Good job. Our second sign is friends. We're going to hold up both of our pointer fingers, and our pointer fingers are friends, so they're going to give each other a hug. This is our sign for friends. Can you do this with me? Great job, friends. Our third sign is time. We're going to hold up that pointer finger again, and we're going to point to our wrists like we're wearing a watch. Time, time. Awesome, you guys are doing great. We have one more sign to learn, and that is say. We're going to hold up our pointer finger again, touch our chin, and pull it away. Say, say, say. Great! Are you ready to sing? Okay, sign along with me. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Good job. We like to repeat all of our songs, so I'll teach you another sign. We're going to hold up our hand and point to it with all 4 of our fingers, and this is the sign for again. Let's do it again. Ready? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Good job! You guys did great. Okay, it is time for our letter of the day. Can you guess what our letter of the day is? It's right over here. It's W. That's right. W says wah, wah, wah. Can you do that with me? Wah, wah, wah for W. All right, let's draw our W. For W, we're going to go down, up, down, up. And our lowercase w is the same thing. It's just a little bit smaller. So we'll go down, up, down, up. Good job. W is our letter of the day because winter starts with W. Can you say wah, wah, winter with me? Ready? Wah, wah, winter. Good job. In winter, it gets cold. I'd like to teach you the sign for cold. So you're going to clench your fists and you're going to hold them right here in front of your chest and you're going to shiver like it's cold. Can you say cold? Good job. Let's try it again. Cold. You guys are doing great. We are going to learn a couple more signs. So the sign for winter, we're going to hold up 3 fingers, which makes our letter W. And we're going to do that on both hands, and then we're going to do the same thing as cold. So this is winter. So what's cold again? That's right. Clench your fists and say cold. And then winter. Good job. Our last sign for the day is snow. It doesn't snow here in Florida, but if you want to say snow in American Sign Language, you're going to hold your hands in front of you and wiggle your fingers like there's snow drifting down. Snow. Good job. It's time for an action song. So for our action song, we are going to do a song to the tune of Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes. But instead, we're going to have our hat, our scarf, our mittens, and our boots. Okay, are you ready? Hat, scarf, mittens, boots, mittens, boots. Hat, scarf, mittens, boots, mittens, boots. Warm and cozy in the snow. Hat, scarf, mittens, boots, mittens, boots. Good job! Let's do it again. Ready? Hat, scarf, mittens, boots, mittens, boots. Hat, scarf, mittens, boots, mittens, boots. Warm and cozy in the snow. Hat, scarf, mittens, boots, mittens, boots. Great job! We love to change up the words to our familiar songs to help them fit our theme. This can help your little one with rhyming and with the rhythm of the song. So we're going to do another familiar song, which is Bumpin' Up and Down in Our Little Red Wagon, but instead we're going to be in our little blue sled. So when we're bumping up and down, we're going to bounce our knees and tap. And then the snow's coming down. So we're going to do our sign for snow, which is snow. Good job. Then we're going to wave to our friends. Are you ready? Okay. Bumping up and down in my little blue sled. Bumping up and down in my little blue sled. Bumping up and down in my little blue sled. Won't you be my darling? Snow's coming down in my little blue sled. Snow's coming down in my little blue sled. Snow's coming down in my little blue sled. Won't you be my darling? Waving to my friends in my little blue sled. Waving to my friends in my little blue sled. Waving to my friends in my little blue sled. Won't you be my darling? I'm bumping up and down in my little blue sled. Bumping up and down in my little blue sled. Bumping up and down in my little blue sled. Won't you be my darling? Good job, guys! It's time for a flannel story. We have 5 little snowmen. Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you hold up 5 fingers? Great! 5 little snowmen riding on a sled. One fell off and bumped his head. Frosty called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more snowmen riding on the sled." How many snowmen are left? Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you hold up 4 fingers? 4 little snowmen riding on a sled. One fell off and bumped his head. Frosty called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more snowmen riding on the sled." How many snowmen are left? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Can you hold up 3 fingers? Good job. 3 little snowmen riding on a sled. One fell off and bumped his head. Frosty called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more snowmen riding on the sled." How many snowmen are left? Let's count them. 1, 2. You hold up 2 fingers. 2 little snowmen riding on the sled. One fell off and bumped his head. Frosty called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more snowmen riding on the sled." How many snowmen are left? 1! There he is. 1 little snowman riding on the sled. He fell off and bumped his head. Frosty called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more snowmen riding on the sled." How many snowmen are left? 0! No more snowmen riding on a sled. They all fell off and bumped their heads. Frosty called the doctor, and the doctor said, Put those snowmen right to bed. The end. Good job. All right, let's say goodbye to all of our snowmen. And now it's time to do a fine motor song. So we're going to use our hands to count from 1 to 10. And we like to stretch our hands open, which works on those little ones' fine motor skills. So we're going to count from 1 to 10. Ready? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little snowflakes, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little snowflakes, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little snowflakes, 10 little snowflakes floating to the ground. Good job. Now we're going to count backwards from 10 to 1. Are you ready? 10 little, 9 little, 8 little snowflakes, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little snowflakes, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little snowflakes, 1 little snowflake floating to the ground. Good job! It doesn't snow here in Florida, but I'd like to tell you about somewhere very special where it's cold all the time, the North and South Poles. The poles are at the very top and the very bottom of the earth. It is very cold at the poles and has snow and ice all year long. I'd like to introduce you to some very special friends who live at the poles. Here we have a snowy owl. Our snowy owl is white with some brown feathers so he can blend in. Do you know what sound a snowy owl makes? It goes, hoo, hoo. Remember that. You'll need that later. Our next friend is a polar bear. Our polar bear friend has a couple little cubs and she's all white. Can you guess what a polar bear sounds like? That's right. Roar! Can you roar like a polar bear? Good job. Our next friend is a penguin. Our penguin here has some white feathers and some black feathers because they like to dive in the ocean. And our penguin makes a very silly sound. Our penguin goes honk, honk. Can you honk like a penguin? Honk, honk. Good job! Our last polar friend is a seal. Seals like to dive in the ocean and they sound kind of like dogs. Can you bark like a seal? Arf, 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 arf. Good job! Okay, now we do have a special song with our polar friends. So we're going to start with the snowy owl. And this song is to the tune of If You're Happy and You Know It. If you want to be a snowy owl, say hoo, hoo. If you want to be a snowy owl, say hoo, hoo. If you want to be an owl, then you need to learn the sound. If you want to be a snowy owl, say hoo, hoo. Good job. All right, our next friend is the polar bear. Do you remember what the polar bear sounds like? That's right, roar. Okay, get ready to sing. If you want to be a polar bear, say roar. If you want to be a polar bear, say roar. If you want to be a polar bear, then you should learn the sound. If you want to be a polar bear, say roar. Great. Our next friend is the penguin. Do you remember what the penguin sounds like? It's a silly sound. Ready? Honk, honk. Good job. All right, let's get ready to sing. If you want to be a penguin, say honk, honk. If you want to be a penguin, say honk, honk. If you want to be a penguin, then you should learn the sound. If you want to be a penguin, say honk, honk. Good job. And our last polar friend is the seal. Do you remember what the seal sounds like? That's right, he barks like a dog. If you want to be a seal, say arf, arf. If you want to be a seal, say arf, arf. If you want to be a seal, then you should learn the sound. If you want to be a seal, say arf, arf. Good job. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, it's time to say goodbye to our polar friends. I want to thank you guys so much for being with me. Aim to read with your children for 20 minutes a day and make reading time enjoyable. Check out some of these winter book recommendations at your branch or request them online to be delivered straight to your door. It's time to say goodbye, so let's do our goodbye song. Our hands say thank you with a clap, 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 and our feet say thank you with a tap, tap, tap. Clap, 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 tap, tap, tap. Then we'll roll our arms faster, faster, faster.